Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Alright, so we have a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history here. We do have some content. I always do love them dropping Infinite Dragon Ball history stages. I think that they are fun, right? I do like the way they've set up a lot of these stages as kind of like, you know, capturing, I guess, kind of like a moment in the series and stuff like that. So this is stage 26. We're going up against the participants of the 23rd World Tournament. Yup, Cyborg Tao, who loses the Tien. We've got Chi-Chi, who loses the Goku. Krillin, who loses the Piccolo Jr. Yamcha, who loses to Kami/Shen. Tien, who loses to Goku. We have Shen/Kami, who loses to Piccolo Jr. And then Piccolo Jr., who loses to our boy Goku. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. This is a very easy one to do because the two missions are beat this with 3 Earthbred Fighter category characters and 3 World Tournament category characters. So, absolutely just a joke. An utter joke, right, with how strong some of these recent releases have been. We also do need to beat it within 12 turns, but, I mean, we're rocking a setup like this. I just do not foresee us potentially, like, having any issues whatsoever. I don't know why it's giving me Yamcha. No, we're going to be rocking double 23rd World Tournament Goku. Thanks. We're not running Yamcha, man. I'm good on that. Okay, let's definitely do this with the intros. Yeah, we got the new God Queen of Dokkan, Bulma, in here, too. She's going to make quick work out of this. Alright, so all we have to do, let's just go ahead and crush this stage as quickly as we possibly can. Let's try and get the characters who need to build up, built up where they need to. If you're ever going to do some sort of event where you want to be moving fast, Bulma is definitely going to be one of the better characters in the game for that, right? Because of the fact that Bulma is giving the multiple turn support, the rainbow orb changing, and then the double supers and the chance to crit. Like, Bulma is just going to be such a fast-paced unit, I feel like. She's going to allow you to... Wow, okay. Sure. I would say I definitely like Piccolo's intro over Goku's for sure. What do we want to do here? I guess we'll do this. We'll let Carnival Goku get some hits, and then we can have Piccolo, potentially build up. Remember, Piccolo does have to super attack to build up. Now, Cyborg Tao went down pretty goddamn fast. So I wonder if a lot of these fights in here, these enemies are just going to be very, very squishy until we get to the end. And then at the end, the enemies are going to be a little bit more tanky. What was it? It was the Hero of Justice Infinite Dragon Ball History stage that I think was like that, where it's like a lot of the early stages were just like pathetically easy. But then once you got to the Gammas at the end, the Gammas were, pretty competitive for sure. All right, yeah, let's just head through. I do want to make sure Bulma gets her 5 orbs at least, so that Bulma is keeping her support up. I mean, if we're just going to trash every single one of these phases in one turn, though, I mean, sure. So remember, this Goku is very good. I predicted that the honeymoon phase would end eventually, and, what I thought would happen with this Goku would start happening to people a lot, which it definitely has, judging by the way a lot of people have talked about him. But I think even with that Goku's kind of like built-in flaw, I love that Goku, and I think he's just very well designed overall. Is personally what I think about that Goku. Man, I don't know. I guess we'll rock Piccolo Jr. in slot 1 right here. That way, because remember, Piccolo Jr. does need to do some super attacks to build up. you know, just one-shotting these phases, like, we're not going to get him built up at all. We need to get him some super attacks in. We're not going to see Piccolo Jr. or Goku's, like, special abilities in this fight at all. Okay, yeah, bye. We're not going to see their special abilities in this fight at all, right? Because, like, there's HP restrictions attached to those special abilities. And I mean, I doubt even the final phases are going to be hard-hitting in here. Infinite Dragon Ball history, like, I can't... I think that during the 5th anniversary, they released the Broly movie and the future... Oh, nice, we get the Ki Blast nullification, cool. During the 5th anniversary, we had the future Trunks arc, Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, and we also had the Broly movie, Infinite Dragon Ball history stage. I remember on release, those fights were very tough. They were hard enough that I was actually doing, I did showcases in those stages. Those might actually have been the toughest fights in the game. Because if you remember, you know, basically the toughest fight at the time, see, this is why people say, like, oh, Dokkan doesn't release content anymore, they've fallen off, it's not like how it used to be. But, like, the Legendary Goku event was, like, the only, like, tough content they released almost for, like, you know, a year almost. Like, it was, right? Like, the Legendary Goku event came out in May of 2019, and then Extreme Super Battle Road came out in March of 2020, right? Which was, directly after the 5th anniversary. So, it's like, I remember that, you know, Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, against the future Trunks arc, and then of course the DBS Broly were really tough because we hadn't gotten new content in a while, right? Remember, like, if we look at things right now, we did just literally get a red zone, you know, 4 months ago, the Red Ribbon Army red zone, right? And then we had, you know, the Cell Max event, we had the Wicked Bloodline red zone. Hopefully, I would like some more content, you know, like some nice stage. This is the last turn I think we're gonna get out of Bulma. So we will go ahead and pop Bulma's active here. That active skill is so cool. Calling Shenron in it, I do love that. That's awesome. Right? Like, we got Shenron in Orange Piccolos, and we got that one right there. Shenron W, what can we say? Alright, well, that's GG for Piccolo. Bulma is gonna hit very hard. Does Bulma kill Piccolo with this first super attack? Or does he live, and then her second super will finish him off? I'm not really too sure. I would love if Bulma would get her second super attack off. Yes, and we did. Because you guys know why? Why? Quick, answer fast. You didn't answer fast enough. Weapon type super, bitch. Gets us one more. You know, I still have not hit the 77,000, man. My entire Link level team, I only have just a handful of weapon type super characters left to Link level. I'm running out of time, bruh. I'm running out of time. Dude, I don't even know what I'm going to do to myself. Like how am I going to grind the weapon type supers if I can't even do it while Link leveling, right? Like, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, creative ways, because, like, gotta keep that Link level and grind up, right, man? I gotta get the #1 power level. I gotta maintain it. So lots of grinding that needs to be done there. So that is going to be pretty interesting to see, right? I guess I have been using Dragon Ball Saga team to grind medals, Dokkan Fest medals. I still do need to get a lot of Dokkan Fest medals for various characters, right? That like LRs and stuff like that that will awaken in the future. Now, this Goku has Ki Blast nullification, does he not? So Tien is actually not going to kill. It's because he's going to nullify it. Yeah, he does. Okay. Tien could do an additional normal and kill him, though. Just like this, yeah. That's funny. That was funny. The enemy Tien supered us and we nullified it, and then our Tien supered Goku and then he nullified it. That was kind of funny. Wow, that was... I mean, that has to be like the easiest Infinite Dragon Ball history stage ever. certainly it helps that, like, these were the characters we were using, right? Like, very easy to use some World Tournament characters, some Earthbred Fighter characters. I mean, Earthbred Fighters right now is probably my pick for strongest team in the game, probably. It's just so nutty, right? Like, you have LR Bulma, you got Orange Piccolo, you have this dual Dokkan Fest of Piccolo and Goku. Like, we just have so much that we're really able to work with on this Earthbred Fighter category. Very, very cool. All right, so there we go. There's the new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Oh, a title. How I love my titles. Please, Dokkan, make it like Legends and have titles give us buffs, or have titles increase our power level. One of the two. I think Dokkan really should have titles do one of the two. I think either would be fine. Increasing our power level would maybe be a more exciting way for a lot of players to try and raise their power level. I think that would be good. And then, you know, raising our character stats, I think would also kick ass. Rewards are pretty good. 27 stones and a bunch of, like, rare supplies like that. I feel like those rewards are pretty decent. So let me know what you guys think of Infinite Dragon Ball History. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.